This video will serve as a quick start guide to show you how to run a job through the K2 workflow using the job submission tool. The first thing I'm going to do is click on the job submission icon, and it's going to open up this window. You'll see I have plenty of projects here already, but I'm going to go ahead and create a new one by clicking this plus button. And I'll choose a project name, so I'm just going to give it, say, a job ticket number. You can also choose to add a customer name and due date here, if that's something you want to keep track of. Next, I hit Create, and the project will appear in the list. I can edit the project by double-clicking or by selecting it and hitting the Edit button. And you see at this point, I can change the name of my project if I've decided on something else. I can also add a customer name or due date now as well. I can even add notes if I want to have some information sent down so that everybody who works on the job can get that information. The first thing I want to do here is add the PDF or PDFs that I want to use for this project. I'm just going to do a simple 4-pager. If I hit this plus button, it will allow me to navigate to where my files are saved. This is the file I'm going to select. I'll hit Open. K2 imports the file, looks at it, and then shows the trim size and page count. I can toggle this open and bring pages in one at a time. But what I'm going to do is import all 4 pages at once. So I'll just select the PDF and I'll drag it over. And you see all 4 pages are now in this reading order. At this point, I can manipulate the page order if I need to move pages around to get them in the correct reading order. Whatever I need to do here, okay? And then I can even rotate pages if I'm doing a calendar or something. You can see that rotation there. So as far as components go, what I want to do is give the component a name so that I can keep track of it. And I'll just call it 4-page. Okay. I choose my workflow or press where I want this to go, and then I can choose my imposition preset that I've already created. And it's going to be a simple 4-page work in turn. So there we go. We select that. Then I hit the play button or release button here, and then you'll see a rundown of the workflow steps as it processes. So if I want to see that in the client, I can always minimize this. And here it is in the client, going through preflighting and remapping, and then finally, imposition, pausing to give me an opportunity to look at it. I can toggle these windows open, double-click on that, and it opens up my imposition. I can see I've got marks, color bars. Yes, I've got everything I need. It looks like a good imposition, so I can close this up. Now, I can send it to the RIP. Here you can see the status as it's working. And now it's finished. I want to go ahead and look at my rendered 1-bit TIFF so I can make sure it's correct. I can select the job here, and then click on this eyeball, which is the viewer button, and it will open up the viewer. Alright, so there we see it. I can select this and toggle colors on and off if I need to look at the individual separations. I can zoom in and see the dot patterns. There's also a halftone viewer you can use to see what colors are there, as well as the angle, line screen, and the percentage of color.